Hello again, and what is hip? And welcome back to another unboxing video.
To a makeshift table in my backyard. I'm currently on the West Coast visiting family for summer break, so I don't have my typical
Recording setup, so sorry about that in advance. But today I'm going to be unboxing
the game Moon, and specifically the premium edition for the Nintendo Switch. And for those of you who don't know, Moon was released
exclusively on the PlayStation 1, and I believe the Saturn.
Back in the 90s, and it was an RPG, and it specifically marketed it as an anti-RPG, where it kind of makes fun of typical RPG tropes and such. And it was exclusively in Japan, and it wasn't released in the West until several years ago when they released a HD remaster of sorts on the Switch eShop and such. But the only way to get this remaster physically for the longest time was in Japan, and this is that version here. But just within the past several months or so, Limited Run actually decided to take on publishing for this game in the States, and they did a whole thing so you could get a physical English edition through Limited Run, but unfortunately I missed out on that, and I believe the special collector's edition that they did is the same as this but slightly different packaging. However, if you get the Japanese version of the game, it actually has English on the cart, so you can play the English version just fine. It's way cheaper to get this premium edition than the limited run edition, so I highly recommend you go out and maybe look for a copy of this, and you can get it really cheap. I got this for $50 brand new, and today we're going to be unboxing it, so let's take a look.
Okay, so here we are with a different camera angle, and here we are with some plastic wrap. So let's go ahead and try to cut into this. Got my kitchen knife here. I always hate this part because I can never do it well, and I always end up ruining something, but I actually think I did okay. Hip hip hooray. So here we have one of the characters on the back. I know nothing about this game other than the history and the importance of it, because it really was the first RPG that was kind of silly and made fun of what it was. Similar to like those of Super Mario RPG or Super Mario All-Stars on the Game Boy Advance, Undertale, games like those. This is kind of the grandfather of that style from what I have read. So let's pop this. Oh, it slides open so easily. I love that. Okay, so we got a bunch of goodies in here. So here is the game. All in Japanese, but of course the actual game on the cart is in English. And what else we got in here? We got, looks like an instruction manual of sorts telling us the controls. Always nice to see these. An insert. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so here we have a soundtrack for the game. Only 6 tracks on here, unfortunately, so just a selection, but still, I always appreciate a good soundtrack included, a physical soundtrack, that is. And here we got an envelope, theater guide card, Imaginary Moonscape. This is a beautiful, beautiful looking card. So let's pop this open. So I think these are art cards. Yes, they are. Look at that. Just beautiful. It's all on a stage. I don't know if there's any importance to the game. I'm assuming there is. Really cool. And the back all have writing. I have no idea what it says. Again, I believe the limited run version of this actually has the same content, but in English. so it might be worth looking at that. But yeah, it's a very important game from what I've read from a video game historical standpoint, and this is one that I do plan on playing right away. And I'm just, because I love the Paper Mario series, Super Mario RPG, all of that. And this is a hefty book. Oh my word. This is the heftiest softcover art book I have ever experienced in a collector's edition. Oh my goodness. So I won't open up too far due to spoilers, so we'll just look at the first couple pages here. Oh good, we got the concept, the early concept stuff. This is what I love in art books. I don't like it as much when they include like finished products or like 3D renders and stuff like that. I like to see the thought process behind making the characters and the story and all of that. I like to see the rough sketches, and it looks like this book has quite a few of them, so this is really, really cool to see. And I believe that is it. So let's cut over to the next portion. Just realized I completely forgot to show you the inside of the game. There we go. Nice inside cover artwork there, and an interesting looking cartridge design. Okay, so I thought it would be kind of fun if I gave you guys first impressions of mine. This is my first time booting the game up, and yeah, maybe play 10 minutes or so just to see what is going on. So here we go. I'm very excited to try this out, and wow, that's slightly horrifying. Wow. Okay, that's a little creepy. Right. One block of data to save. Does the Switch have blocks? I don't think it does. Oh, there's the PlayStation. Okay, I like the art style. It's very... Oh, what's going on here? It's a TV within a TV. Phenomenon occurred at a looming mountain boulder upon which the people of Lovedgard, I didn't read that fast enough, near the dignified summit of the Dragon Castle lies the Death Crevasse, an impressive cruciform rock fissure. I didn't get to read that either. High army lurking within the people of Lovedgard, synchronized towards self-open. Okay, I did not get to read all that. Oh my god, there's so much text. The holy Undulins converted into Whoa, that's way too fast. Something's going on. I love the old... Oh my goodness. When the wicked surge begins to... Okay, that's way too... Okay, this has to be satire. So, as I was saying... So, I go on to say, as I was saying earlier, that this game marketed itself as an anti-RPG of sorts. And so we're already seeing the results of that in the beginning here. But unfortunately, I had to go ahead and do this voiceover because the volume mixing got kind of messed up. I didn't separate the tracks when I was recording this, which kind of sucks. But I will do my best to narrate here. But yeah, it's kind of like a game inside of a game here. In the beginning, which is pretty cool. I've seen this in future games every once in a while. It's kind of a fun little idea. I know Eternal Darkness on the GameCube did this, some similar things. But yeah, going on, putting my name in here, and it's kind of a cool little Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest kind of beginning here, which I absolutely adore. His Majesty awaits your triumph, and I go on saying that kind of almost looks like a RPG Maker kind of thing, which was a game on the PlayStation 1, kind of similar to Super Mario Maker, where you have these templates and you can put them down and make your own little RPG. It was kind of cool. And here's a little town, and oh, we got into a fight with a crazy dog here. And the crazy dog wags its tail. Very Earthbound, very similar to Earthbound here. The crazy dog ran away. The hero did not earn any experience points. However, the hero is confident in his current strength. And talking to the townspeople here. This hero is so tough, so cool. Don't lose to some dumb dragon.
There's, even Undertale, and like there are like the Paper Mario All-Stars, kind of like jokes and humor in this. The hero investigated the dresser. They're gonna make a joke about the legendary help. Oh, legendary. Well, we got all the things we needed. Nothing here. That woman does not look anything like her sprite. Please, to your best, I await a try. Oh!
That was a very funny realization with that woman there. I'm jumping in and out of here because you can kind of hear my voice, but yes, that was a very funny realization.
Also don't look anything.
And that too. I just the little things like that they threw in and didn't even mention. Just like the characters not looking like the sprites. I absolutely adore that, and I hope that continues throughout the game. But here we're going 20 hours in. This was just, we're not actually 20 hours in. This is probably 2 minutes later. This is all within the first 5-10 minutes of the game. It's just very cool how they are setting this up. But we're going down this long hallway here.
I'm currently on my bed right now. Oh, what is this? Oh,
an airship.
Of course.
So volume got really messed up here, but listen to that little airship tune. But they're making fun of how every RPG, epic RPG, you get the airship, and it's, I mean, it's very true. I think we can thank Final Fantasy for that.
We can thank Final Fantasy.
I just said it again there.
Was Final Fantasy the first? It's gotta be one of the first to have an airship. It's gotta be.
I would like to know if Final Fantasy was the first to have an airship.
One of the first? That is horrifying. Oh my. The penultimizer.
Absolutely
Expertly flails.
crazy looking.
A
suitably impressive amount of dragon. Or here we got the dragon, which is the final boss, supposedly, of this intro game thing. 99.99.
Oh man, we're so
And we are so overpowered. I don't think I've ever gotten to the point in a game where I did that much damage where I maxed out the hit points.
Hey,
Stop playing that game and go to bed.
stop playing that game. Okay, alright.
That definitely took me off guard as I was playing.
Oh, I don't want to go to bed.
Oh, and it looks like the TV turned back on here. This kind of freaked me out while I was playing it. Just the whole sound and the audio, it's kind of just set up a kind of an uncomfortable, creepy kind of vibe. But here we go. We are teleporting. This was so incredibly loud. So you can't even hear me at all. But yeah, it looks like we are exiting the whole game inside of a game kind of thing from the beginning. And yeah, just kind of ahead of its time, really. I mean, it really did kind of start its own kind of unique niche genre of video games, which, you know, not too many games can say that they were the first of their genre. You know, you got Dragon Warrior, you got this game, you got, I guess, maybe the Ultima series on the PC. But here we are fallen, and I'm talking about how it almost kind of reminds me a little bit of Little Nemo, which was a Capcom game on the NES, and also a movie where it was a kid in his dreams and he was fighting
Oh my god.
and fighting the nightmares and stuff like that. It was a good movie. And here, everybody is kind of speaking gibberish, kind of, again, keeping up with the kind of weird, almost just uncomfortable vibe. It really is an interesting art style and kind of a portrayal that they're going for here. But they're speaking a bunch of gibberish, almost a precursor to Animal Crossing. So here we fell onto the ground, and we kind of got a sheen to us, so I'm assuming they cannot see us or hear us or anything. We're just kind of, overlooking things. Can't affect the world around us. I'm assuming. I'm not sure.
These voices are kind of weird. A precursor to Animal Crossing, maybe.
Very, very interesting. And that is where we will end the gameplay here. Just wanted to give you a little snippet.
Alright, so there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this quick little unboxing. I decided to make this since there really aren't too many videos out there covering the contents of the premium edition of Moon. And I also figured with the English version coming out so soon by limited run, that it would be a good idea to get this out there and kind of give a PSA saying that you can get the premium edition, the Japanese version, for much cheaper, and it comes with most of the same content, if not all of the same content, as the English version. And although I have not played the game very much, I am very excited to delve headfirst, because it's a very important game in video game history, supposedly inspiring the likes of Undertale, and you can see remnants of its impact in the Paper Mario series, Super Mario All-Stars, all of them. And yeah, it was the first anti-RPG, which is pretty cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Did I inspire you to maybe look into getting the premium edition? Have you guys played Moon before? Are you thinking about playing it? Let me know in the comments below. But thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good one.